Well, we had to pause dinner because I'm pretty sure we just had a tornado.
Homemade pizza time. But we have some friends here from West Virginia. Y'all seen them several times. They're the ones that got a bunch of goats from us. And we are whipping out something that we haven't done before. So we were gifted this pizza oven a couple years ago, and we just never did anything with it. It was kind of intimidating. We didn't know what to do. So we've watched a bunch of videos, and we are now going to try to make our own homemade pizzas. Homemade dough, homemade sauce, fire roasted, whatever you call it, or pizzas. So this is a Bertello pizza oven, and this one is just charcoal and wood. So we got the wood and charcoal going on in here. I did see with this one, they do have a propane one that you can buy as well. But this one, it's picking up heat real fast. We got a little digital thermometer, but we're trying to get that stone up to about 800 degrees. All right, count it out. First pizza. Gosh darn it. Got a big rib. All right. I'm not head rib. Round number 2, Ray Ray. All right, that slid off so much better. Hey.
Pizza Pat. You made one. Yeah, it fell apart, but. What hole was that? Was 899.
That one's done.
Oh my God.
There's the shot.
Okay, this is something we used to do a lot of, and we kind of got away from it for a little bit just because life and convenience, but we are making another batch. So we are making homemade laundry detergent. So we are starting with borax and the super washing soda that is fills up the bar soap, and we're going to do equal parts of borax and washing soda, and then we'll do the bar soap. Hey y'all. So I don't know if your social media is anything like mine, or if your FYPs and algorithms are the same as mine, but there is a sweet potato taco bowl that's going really viral right now. It looks amazing, I'm not gonna lie, and the kids wanted taco night anyway, so we're gonna try it.
So starting off with peeling them sweet taters.
Okay, we got those all cut up just into little cubes. Now we're just spraying with a little olive oil, and we're gonna season them. So we're doing some garlic salt. Tomato. We're gonna do some pepper. And then we're gonna do a little cinnamon, because you really can't have sweet potatoes without cinnamon, and it helps to bring out the sweetness. Okay, so we've got it on 425, and these are gonna go for 30 minutes, but we're gonna flip them halfway through and then season a little bit more. All right, so we're gonna make our sauce now that's gonna go over the top. A lot of people are just doing like a hot honey. We don't have a hot honey, and I wanted to make this more protein based. A lot of people are doing cottage cheese, and Zach doesn't like cottage cheese, so we're gonna make a yogurt sauce. So we've got our Greek non-fat yogurt, just plain, and we're gonna do about a half a cup of that. We're gonna do about a tablespoon of oil. We're gonna do about a teaspoon of garlic powder. We're gonna do about a teaspoon of Dijon. And we just need about a tablespoon of lemon juice.
And don't mind her lemon squeezer right there.
That's for a full size lemon. I'm just doing a little bit. It also calls for salt and pepper, but we're gonna have plenty of salt and pepper with the sweet potatoes and the meat with the taco seasoning, so we're good. And you could blend this, but I just don't feel like that's necessary, so we're just gonna do it as like a dressing. And we'll just pour it out of here.
Taste test.
Mm-hmm. I already tasted it, it's really good.
That's really good.
Yeah. So we are still gonna use honey, and we're still gonna use red pepper flakes over top to give it that spiciness.
Nice, I like it. That is really good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I decided that I'm just gonna go ahead and put the honey and the red pepper flakes in here. That way I don't forget. So you don't have to do that. You could just drizzle it over the top, but we will forget. Okay, so we had a pound of chorizo. We used half of it the other day, so we're gonna use the other half with our ground beef. And I did put just maybe a tablespoon of oil in the pan. The chorizo will have a little bit of fat in it, but our ground beef does not have any fat. We're about halfway with the sweet potatoes, so I just took them out, tossed them around, and we're just gonna season it a little bit more. Well, we had to pause dinner because I'm pretty sure we just had a tornado. We just came up from the basement. We're not being down. We were down there because it slowed down quite a bit. But it got really, really windy and dark, and then it started hailing. I'm sure you can see that. Hopefully you can see that hail in the garden beds. And it looks like a lot of the plants are snapped. And we have no power.
All right, it calmed down a little. Look at the amount of hail. Look at all that. So our power's out, and that's a pole with a transformer that's been leaning forever. I was checking to see if it is up, and it still is. How long do you think it actually rained? 3-4 minutes? Look at that amount of water that came down. That's not a creek, folks. That's just the drain. Look at that. I don't seem too phased by it. Back to normal.
All right, well, we have to shift to the Blackstone since the power's out. Thank goodness for this thing. Thank goodness.
We didn't have to because we have gas. We could have manually did it, but since we have this,
might as well.
right.
It's just easier. Meanwhile, I've got Jen's ears or whatever they are over here trying to turn the lights on. I said, did you just try to flip that light on? And apparently there's a gnat flying around the screen. We're about to eat by oil lamp, I guess. It's too wet outside. I'd say we could eat out there. Okay, we finally got that taco meat done. Sweet potatoes are done. And we're gonna start making our plates. All right, well, we were gonna plate this up much more prettier than this on a nice dish, but now that we don't have power, we're gonna be using paper plates. But we've got our oil lamps. Wyatt said this is cool.